Hello. Listen, I hope you guys can hear me loud and clear. Y'all, I'm so grateful and excited to be here. This is the Vision Impact Hour, and man, I am grateful. I'm extremely grateful. First and foremost, this show is all about we're really highlighting individuals who are really impacting the world with their words, because vision leaves impact, right? And so we have all these different segments, all these different things that we're going to be doing with the show. And I'm going to be honest, y'all, if I could be real transparent. And by the way, if you're watching this live, go ahead and drop a comment in the chat. I might highlight you. I'm over here looking to see if anybody comments. But, to be quite honest, y'all, putting together a TV show takes work. Okay. First of all, we have been really just making sure that we're getting this whole streaming together because, listen, it takes a while to make sure that you get all the kinks out, right? So we've been working to get the kinks out. But most importantly, I'm just super excited about this show. So y'all leave a comment. I'm going to see. I know if you're watching in the Facebook group, I can't see the chat. So I'm going to go here and look to make sure to see if anybody here is in the chat in the Facebook group. But if you are anywhere else, y'all, please do not hesitate to go ahead and drop a line in the chat space and let us know what city and state that you're chiming in from. So let me check the audio because last time I was using. Okay, yes. I'm about to say, because last time, child, I was on here streaming, we were talking and we were doing some great things, and the audio was not connected properly. We were connected to the wrong audio, but we had to get that fixed, right? And then the other time, it was just having some glitches with the software, and hopefully the software will work properly. Now, let me tell you a little bit about the show. Is that cool? Can I show y'all a little bit about what this show is all about? So I'm going to pull up this real quick because, first of all, well, this is the topics of what I talked about last week, but we'll talk a little bit about that on today. Is that cool? And this was all about really how to grow your business. But if you look over here, guys, you're going to see this is where we actually stream to. So we stream on Apple TV. We stream on Android. We stream on Google. We stream on, let me just make sure I don't leave nothing out. Roku. We're streaming on Android, all of the apps. You can literally find us, and I'm going to show where you need to go. Fire TV, all of that. All you need to do is go to your app, right, on your phone, on Android or iPhone. You're going to search for the app called E360 TV. So you just find the app. Let me see if I can zoom in so y'all can see it. Y'all might not be able to see it that well, right? So, oh Lord, I got the wrong one. Here we go. E360 TV. You can't quite see. Anyways, so you're going to download the app E360 TV, and then you're going to go to, once you get to E360 TV, you want to go to Trajectory TV. Matter of fact, I'm going to show you what the logo is so that you're able to to find it easier, right? So let me pull up Trajectory TV. This is Yes, darling. So make sure y'all go over to Trajectory TV. You can also watch this on your television. So if you go to any software, whether it's Fire, Apple, any of that, search for E360 TV, the letter E. 360 TV, so that you can find Trajectory TV and all those great things. So listen, I see some people that are here in the chat. Let me go ahead and pull up the chat real quick. If you guys are watching on YouTube or any of that, I could definitely pull you guys in. Evancia is watching all the way from Atlanta, Georgia. We have Dr. Stevie Aisha Mills chiming in from Greensboro, North Carolina. We've got Daria Rosen chiming in from Northern California. So what up, y'all? Hey. Okay, so listen, I'm going to go through a couple of different segments. I'm going to talk to you guys about how you could be on this show, but we have so many different amazing announcements. So please do me a favor. If you're watching this on any of the streaming platforms, share this with someone right now. Share this with someone. Also, make sure to give us a thumbs up. Now, as we progress, we're going to start doing a lot of stuff. If you guys know me and know me well, one of the things that I love doing is I love to do giveaways. I love doing giveaways. And so we're going to start offering giveaways for those people who are watching us on TV and things like that. We're going to be doing all types of stuff. So we're going to be showing you guys and showcasing our fellow Book Profits Club members. So if you are a Book Profits Club member, you need to make sure that you schedule your Wealth and Words podcast interview, because that's one of the segments, right? We're going to be also highlighting our author all-stars. We're going to be doing As Real as It Gets. And today I got a topic for you. We're going to get into some real stuff. So we're going to have a real conversation about what was going on with this presidential debate. Because baby, okay, that's a whole nother conversation. We're going to talk about it, right? But let me show you some of the segments. Y'all want to see some of the segments? So I'll pull this up right here. I'll show you the different ones. Let me get on the screen real quick, y'all. And I want to show y'all what some of these segments look like, because I want y'all to have a full understanding of what we're going to be showing every single week. We go live every Wednesday and every Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So each day, though, is a different thing that we're going to be airing. Okay, so we have, as you can see, 4 segments here, right? 4 segments. Now, for every one of our shows, we will also always finish the show off with As Real as It Gets. Now, in As Real as It Gets, which is actually sponsored by our nonprofit Urban CEO. Okay. Yeah. In As Real as It Gets, we're going to be talking about real conversations about all types of stuff, right? So whether it be, I'm not a big politics girl, but we're going to talk about something because they played in our faces the other day, right? We're going to talk about, business. We're going to talk about maybe just some hot topics that are going on to make this show, pretty entertaining, but also the same time, we want to make it informational, right? So we're going to have a good time with it. But at the same time, it's also about just addressing things that within our community that I think are important to talk about, right? Then we also have, so that's As Real as It Gets. That's what we have. Then we have the Power Talk. Okay, the Power Talk. Y'all see that right there? So the Power Talk, this is all about highlighting our Book Profits Club members, as well as our guests who participated in either as a keynote speaker at one of our events, or they have been a speaker at one of our pop-up workshops. And so we're going to start airing these amazing Power Talks that you guys are going to get a chance to see. In fact, just to, kind of throw that out there, we did have none other than the evangelist Bertha Winston on episode number 2. So you guys got a chance to see her talk, but we're going to start airing every week, once per week, on Sundays, the Power Talk. Okay, so every Sunday, you guys will be able to see the Power Talk. Now, another segment of our show is Wealth and Words. Okay, Wealth and Words. So what is Wealth and Words? Wealth and Words is where we actually interview our incredible BPC family, and we talk to them about the things that they're doing and how they're impacting the world with their words, because there's so much wealth in words, right? So this is our segment that all of our BPC members get an opportunity to be a part of. This is how we are literally creating exposure and opportunity. And then last but definitely not least is the Author All-Star. Now, Author All-Star, we have our annual magazine, and we've been doing, y'all, I did 4 interviews today. 4. Then my staff, they did a total of 8 interviews. So I was saying 9. We did a total of 12 interviews today. And so we are doing interviews every single day for this magazine, and I'll talk more about that. But every single week, starting in next month, we're going to start highlighting our Author All-Stars. Okay. And so these are authors who are literally taking their books and building multiple opportunities, not necessarily just multiple streams, but multiple opportunities. Let me give you an example. Like today, I talked to a young lady who wrote a book about domestic violence. She shared a little bit of her story, but what she was doing was giving everybody advice on things that they need to know when it comes to I didn't mean to do that, but pushing through domestic violence, right? So, how to be able to identify before the physical situations start happening. And so not only does she have this book, but she also has a home that she is making available, right? She also has been doing podcasts. She's also doing events. She also works with clients. So she's not just an author, she's using her book as a tool so that she can connect with more people. We have another young lady that I interviewed, and she actually has turned her whole book into a stage play, y'all. And she was sharing with us how she was with me on the interview. She was sharing with me on the interview, y'all, how her play actually has won an award. And so this is exciting to see how people are turning their books into multiple opportunities. And that's why they are what we call author all-stars. It's not just an author. It's a person that is turning their book into opportunities. So are y'all cool with that? Are y'all cool with that? So anyways, I want to go over some stuff, but real quick, what we're going to do is we're going to take a quick commercial break if you guys don't mind. So we're going to play some commercials. And so hopefully you guys are excited to see that. Let me go ahead. Well, we're going to go ahead and show some commercials. So we're going to pay some bills and we will be right back. Uncover the secret to running a successful family childcare business with DeShonda Jennings. Her unique approach intertwines early childhood education with faith and compassion, creating a nurturing environment for our future leaders. DeShonda doesn't just stop there. She's also empowering fellow providers through her innovative childcare coaching methods. Featured in influential outlets like Soigné and Swank, We Empower, and more, her impact is widely recognized. So if you are an aspiring childcare provider seeking to learn how to build a successful business, make sure that you reach out to DeShonda today. Go to her free resource, 10mistakes-to-avoid.com, where you can download her ebook that's going to teach you the mistakes that people typically make when starting a childcare business. Again, 10mistakes-to-avoid.com. We will see you there.
At Tanyel Miller Fitness, we are firm believers in healthy living from the inside out. Our team of experts is dedicated to helping moms and caregivers evolve into the best version of themselves. With a master certified personal trainer, a certified nutritional coach with a medical background, a licensed clinical social worker, and an accountability coach, we provide holistic support to help women drastically decrease depression, build confidence, and prioritize their health and well-being. Our goal is to help you transform your body, mind, and mood so you can reclaim your happiness and thrive. Discover the power of fitness from the inside out. Find out more at fitbytm.com.
Hey, future business rock stars. I'm Peggy Adrian, and I am with Leaders for Life Consulting, and I am here to help you transform your solopreneur journey or small business into a revenue powerhouse. If you're ready to crush the bottlenecks, create some actionable items, and elevate your business to where you've always dreamed of, you're in the right place. With my proven strategies, personalized guidance, we will unlock the potential and get you to new heights of success.
Step into the vivid streets of innovation with Blue Impressions Publishing. We're the pros in creating books with purpose, helping authors, coaches, and consultants to actualize their dreams. From custom coloring books that speak to your clients, to workbooks that set off fresh concepts, and self-help books that navigate your personal journey. Fire up your creativity and increase your income with Blue Impressions. Find out more at yourartisticexpressions.com, where words and art meet.
Hey y'all, it's Deanna Jean, your collab queen. And experts come to me when they are ready to enhance their visibility, their impact, and their revenue. But the experts that I work with, they want to do that by collaborating with other experts, and we do that in our Success Tribe. Sound like your jam? You want to go ahead and join us in our Success Tribe group? Just go to thesuccesstribe.com, and we can't wait to see you there.
Yes, darling. Those were some of our commercials. Listen, would you like to have your show or your commercial, your business aired on the Vision Impact Hour. Well, hopefully you do. Okay. I mean, this is a great place to be. So if you're interested in learning more about it, let's go ahead and get into some things real quick. So guys, if you guys can hear me, go ahead and type in the chat. Again, we are live right now. And by the way, this TV show is airing on E360 TV. Let me just tell you how fire E360 is. Real quick, let me do the bump. Let me do the bump. Okay. So how you find Trajectory TV is you're going to go to any streaming network, whether it's Fire TV, Apple TV, Android, iOS, whatever, right? You're going to search for E360 TV, okay? And then you're going to go to the Trajectory Network, which you just saw, the logo, right? Now, let me just give you some stats so y'all can know that this ain't no play, okay? We're talking about over 1.5 million downloads every month. So this is big, y'all. This is huge. And so again, we are getting this show rocking and rolling. And so listen, I want y'all to be a part of this, right? So make sure if you have not already done so, you want to see us, go to E360 TV so that you can plug in. Okay. Yes, Daria, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. That's what she says. I'm definitely here for this. Yes, of course. Thank you, Dr. Stevie. So make sure y'all share this to at least 3 people right now and let them know what we've got going on. Okay. Well, now real quick, I'm going to just go over a couple of things that are coming up. If you happen to live in the Atlanta market or you don't live in Atlanta, it doesn't matter because we're also streaming this on September the 15th, which is a Sunday. We have the pop-up workshop where we're going to be talking about profitable speaking, stage success, and stress-free productivity and more. We have incredible speakers. And just like every single one of our pop-up workshops, guess what we do? We give away stuff. So we're going to be giving away a flat screen TV, an HD tablet, earpods, literally every single pop-up workshop that we do. We give away things, and we have even more because our speakers are also bringing some stuff. If you want to register and be in the building in Atlanta, go to the popupworkshop.com, the popupworkshop.com. Also, guys, if let's just say for you don't happen to live in Atlanta, but you still want to be a part of this workshop, just go to the popupworkshop.com. You can register and get a virtual ticket. All right. So make sure you guys plug into that, the popupworkshop.com. Real simple, okay? And our speakers are going to lay it out. Next thing I want to talk to you guys about is Author All-Stars. Yay! So look, guys, so Author All-Stars is, of course, our magazine that, yes, a round of applause. All right. Well, thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Okay. So anyways, y'all, this is our magazine. This is our annual magazine. By the way, we just secured the location of where the dinner is going to be in Atlanta, December the 6th. It's phenomenal. It's going to be amazing. Guys, authorallstarsmagazine.com. As I shared with you guys, we are now doing interviews and can y'all still hear me? If y'all can still hear me, just go ahead and type yes in the chat. But y'all, guess what's going on? Not only for this magazine that is an international magazine, we only accept 50. Y'all, just so y'all know, yesterday I did 4 interviews. Today I did 4 interviews. And out of the 8 interviews I personally did, I've only accepted 3 people. So no, everybody does not get automatically approved. We are seriously looking for all-stars, okay? So you have to apply and you have to be accepted. But y'all, do y'all know that this year, all of our authors, all 50 of them, will also be receiving the 2024 Lifetime Achievement Award by the United States President and Vice President. Yes. But you have to apply. Go to authorallstarsmagazine.com. We've got more announcements that are coming in. We have some celebrity friends that are going to be pulling up. Guys, all I can tell you is you do not want to miss this incredible opportunity. So authorallstarsmagazine.com is where you want to go. Okay, so y'all pull up on us. All right, Author All Stars Magazine. Now, the final thing I want to talk about is how we are opening up opportunities for you guys to get media exposure. How many of you guys understand that for real, People pay attention to what is being paid attention to. In fact, let's just put it like this: recognition gets recognized. So how many of you guys have ever heard of Forbes? If you've ever heard of Forbes, do me a favor, type 1 in the chat space. Type 1 in the chat space if you've ever heard of Forbes. Well, right now, y'all, I have gotten some of my friends, okay? So I don't know if y'all know who Derek Harper Sr. is. Hails out of here. He's here in Atlanta, Georgia, has built a multi-million-dollar empire with, I mean, we're talking about 500,000 plus followers on combined social media. We've got none other than Michelle Dillard, aka Snoop, who has built massive not storefronts, y'all, Lord, restaurants. She's also been able to create an incredible movement of salon suites, guys. She has people open up salon suites all over the world. Then we've got none other than Sarah. And y'all, let me tell you, Sarah has a whole podcast right now. Is one of the #1 podcasts on relationships. She has a massive following. And then my girl, King Ashley Ann. King Ashley Ann, if you guys have never heard of her, I think on TikTok, she got 500,000 followers. I don't know. On Instagram, she got 500,000 followers. On Facebook, she got 500,000. Look, by herself, King Ashley Ann has over 1 million followers. So you guys are going to be a part of this, and then you got me. But, on this particular list right here, y'all, we talk about, I'm just grateful to be a part of it. You know what I'm saying? But we are looking for entrepreneurs to be a part of this Forbes group article, the top 20 entrepreneurs to watch. And not only that, I'm going to pull up my screen real quick. Not only that, y'all, are these entrepreneurs going to be in this group article where we know all of them are going to share the flyer out. Think about it like this. So if King Ashley Ann has 1 million plus followers and she's going to share this article that says these 20 entrepreneurs to follow, what does that mean for those of you guys who are in the article? Well, it means that, yes, you're correct. You're going to actually be seen. You're going to be one. And I'm going to tell you this, not only are I've been looking at the people who've actually been signing up, cold killers. And I mean in a good way. Like, this article is about to be fire. And not only are they going to be a part of the Forbes.1, but y'all know I don't like to just do stuff minimally, right? I like to, what did they say? Under promise and over deliver. Well, we're also going to be providing 2 additional articles, technically press releases. And so we'll be putting out a press release on blacknews.com as well as a press release on all the major media platforms. And you don't got to be black, okay? So if you're one of our brothers or sisters from another mister, then you can definitely pull up on us. And so if you're interested in learning about this Forbes opportunity, you're going to go to forbes.bookprofitsmedia.com. Forbes.bookprofitsmedia.com. Okay, Forbes.bookprofitsmedia.com. That is where you can go watch the YouTube. And then I clearly explain to email if you want to know what the investment. Y'all, I'm going to tell you this. And as we close this year out, can we be honest about some stuff? We cannot expect to receive a harvest without planting a seed, right? Now, for example, if we want to get in good shape, what is the seed of good shape? Well, the seed of getting in shape is eating right and exercise, drinking water, right? Eating right, that's eating. So eating right and exercise. For some people, it's Ozempic, okay? But that is an actual activity, a seed. Does that make sense? That you must plant in order to get that harvest. What is the seed of having a good relationship? Well, you've got to come and show up yourself. So you've got to give that of what you wish to receive, right? And so if you want to have a business that produces profits, it's weird to me that people think that I should get profits without no seed of investment. And I'm going to tell you guys where I see a lot of businesses fall off. And that was one of the things I was talking about right here in just this post, where it shows that people they're ignoring the marketing of it all, ignoring the marketing. Now, I'm not saying in every situation, y'all, should you actually always have to invest. But sometimes when you get started, you do. Y'all, I was driving on the highway today. Guess what I saw on the highway? Y'all know they have billboards on the highway, right? Well, if anybody has ever heard of this software called Monday, it's actually it's like a project management software. We used to use it, right? We used to use the project management, but we use a different one now. Well, not that I'm trying to give them a plug, but you would think with Monday being this well-known project management software, why would they be invested in billboards? By the way, this is the second billboard that I've now seen of them in Atlanta. And so that means if this is the second, they must be all over the place. This ain't the only place where they actually have a billboard. Can we imagine how much money they've invested just into those billboards? And then for those of you guys who watch regular TV, let's just imagine they're probably spending some money on commercials too. Hello? How you doing? And so guys, if we have multi-million-dollar companies still investing into their marketing, then we've got to be willing to invest. Now we might not be able to invest on the scale of a Monday.com, but we can invest into our businesses. Now you can, and Stevie can let you know. Stevie, we have Dr. Stevie Aisha Mills in the house. Hey, Daria, you're right, Daria. Also, we need sleep, right? But Dr. Stevie, to have, hey, what's going on? Bob and Zan. Oh, Dr. Z. Hey, y'all. So let me ask y'all a question. Y'all ready? Dr. Stevie, as a former publicist, if somebody is looking to get in top tier media outlets, press releases, flyers, things of that nature, is that a one-time deal that you would do, or would you normally have to bring them on for a monthly retainer? And if you're a good publicist with the good connections, typically how much do those high-level publicists cost? Drop that in the chat. Let everybody know what's the monthly investment. Because a lot of times people are like, well, I just want, whatchamacallit, to just write an article about me. Baby, and everybody else. Everybody else wanted them to write an article about them. So what separates us? It's either the money or the connections. But even the connections can cost you money. Hello? So I'm going to have Dr. Stevie drop that in the chat, because it's so important that we understand how much that is going to cost us. Because I can't tell you how many entrepreneurs, and we're talking about when we say getting to that top 3 to 5 percentile, guys, it's not just about how hard you can work. By the way, look at this. Dr. Stevie said that's about $5,000. $5,000. Just for the one article, right? Just for the one. How many of y'all watch reality TV? So I have a guilty pleasure. There's a TV show that comes on reality TV on Netflix that I love. It is called Selling Sunset. How many of y'all have ever heard of the show Selling Sunset? It is a show of these model-esque women. Everybody is like a size 1. Now, if it was Selling Peachtree, it would be different, because it's a different type of crowd. But Sunset, I get it. So everybody is a size 2, beautiful. I mean, literally, I don't know what they've been doing on these new seasons, because everybody's skin looks flawless. Everybody is beautiful. But these girls, the majority of the show, you know what they spend most of the show doing? Cat fighting. When they go to show these multi-million-dollar, 20 million, and the thing is funny about this show is, as this show has grown more success, because I watched it in season 1. In season 1, they were selling $2 to $5 million homes. Now they selling 30, 40, $50 million homes. But if you've ever watched this show, they barely work. Now, of course, we don't see everything that takes place, but y'all, these are not the type of women that you would probably see working 15, 16, 17 hours a day. Why is it that they barely work? Because they've understood connections, network, but also it's about learning how to leverage your network so that it works for you. Guys, if you are, and can I just be real transparent? If you are an entrepreneur right now, right? Y'all, oh my God, y'all, Alfred has never heard of Selling Sunset. Well, you might not care. I think some of us ladies, right? Right? Y'all got to go watch it. It's good. I promise you it's good. Because you know why it's good? Because it does show a little mess, but at the same time, they be selling $20 million homes with massive commissions. And these girls are fly. And they show up to all these listings with Roberto Cavalier. I don't know how to pronounce all this stuff. child, stuff this over my pay grade. But they don't never dress down, honey. They always dressed up. They always wearing something that's gonna be the outfit by itself probably $5,000. The purses, is 20,000. These girls are living the life and they're making crazy money showing these homes, right? And it just reminded me of the fact that literally, Taria, we are out here so addicted to our own labor that we haven't understand the power of leverage. If you are running a business, even if your business is giving you 6 figures, I'm going to be real transparent, y'all. If you find that for a consistent, I will say there's days when you do blitzes, like 90-day blitzes, right? But let's just say you've been doing your business and you have found yourself in the past 6, 7, 8 months where you have literally had no time. You've been running, and you are barely making it. You might even be making 6 figures. Guys, we've got to start creating better opportunities. And so instead of us investing in some of the stuff that may not be providing a return, let's learn how to work smart and not hard. Amen? So anyways, how y'all ain't never heard of Selling Sunset? Y'all got y'all reality shows too. But if you've never heard of it, y'all just go check it out on Netflix. Okay, it's a pretty good show if you like a little mess. But if you want to just really see how these women are literally selling these amazing killer homes, and they just look like I just wake up like this. You be like, yo, I got to figure out another hustle, right? What'd you say? Plus 3 gives you guaranteed marketing spots. Absolutely. We're going to get you featured. And then we also teach you how to leverage it. So another thing about, getting on media, even the Forbes.1, is that you must understand is that recognition gets recognized. But I see a lot of people that will, for example, people will hire a publicist, and it is not a publicist's job to teach you how to necessarily leverage the media opportunities. They're supposed to just get you in the door, right? And so when you get on these media platforms, or when I hired a publicist, I was paying her a monthly fee. And the only thing she really did was get me into like reality TV type events. I was like, girl, this is not my audience. I do not want to be at the Housewives of Atlanta party that they're using to record on the show. It is not getting me no type of business, right? So for me, it didn't make sense when I didn't understand what I was hiring the publicist for. And it wasn't until I realized exactly what I needed, how to leverage that opportunity. So yeah, your publicist might get you on the news, but the question is, how are you leveraging that opportunity? Dr. Stevie and I, we were on the news in Greensboro, North Carolina. And even to this day, y'all, even though that was a few years ago, I still show that screenshot. And people don't know that it was yesterday or last year or 5 years ago. And so you have to learn how to leverage these opportunities, because I want you guys to remember, recognition gets recognized. Also, Google yourself. Please go and Google yourself. Have you Googled yourself lately? Because I want to know what pulls up when you Google yourself. Because guess what? Even though we live in a world of social media, when somebody is getting confirmation and wanting to learn more about you, they're going to Google you. They want to see who else is talking about you. Now, if you already have a website that provides some links to your articles, that's a blessing too. But these are opportunities that allow you to be what they like to call Googleable. Okay, is that how you say it? Lord, I done locked up my screen. I knew I was going to do this. Y'all, let me go ahead and play some commercials. We're going to be right back, because I done froze the screen. But these doggone Macs, bruh. Yeah, that's so whack. Calling all authors of all genres, Taria Vision here, and this is your invitation to shine with the trademarked and nationally recognized Author All-Stars magazine. We have your golden ticket to global recognition and unparalleled networking. Listen, if you are an author, no matter how long you've been one, we want you to be a part of this magazine. But the challenge is we only accept 50 people. Last year we had over 1,000 people to actually apply, and we did over 200 interviews, and we selected 50 people to be a part of the magazine. Well, this year we know that number is going to grow. This magazine is an ocean of opportunities with our extensive distribution across 500 outlets globally, ensuring your work not only reaches but impacts a diverse audience. We're going to actually have the award ceremony in Atlanta, Georgia on December the 6th, where you get an opportunity to come on out, dress up, and be recognized as one of the 50 Author All-Stars. But first, you actually have to apply.
Once you apply, if selected, we have 2 different options that you can choose from. We have the listing feature, where we spotlight your journey on a 2-page spread with a group of articles, testimonials, and sponsors. You actually get to include sponsors to be a part of this. Or you may select our higher level, where we only have 5 of these packages available, our cover story feature, where you will get a 4-page spread. You will get additional media exposure and our VIP seating at the Author All-Stars Conference. Listen, if you want to be a part of this magazine, all you need to do is go to authorallstarsmagazine.com, apply today, lock in your spot. Look out for the interview though, okay? So if you are selected, we will interview you and select you to be a part of this magazine. Can't wait to see you there. Congratulations in advance.
Ain't gonna just cut me off like that. That was rude. But yeah, y'all, if you want to be a part of the Author All-Stars magazine, make sure y'all go to authorallstarsmagazine.com. All of our authors are going to be a part of this incredible dinner award ceremony. You're going to be receiving a plaque that I promise you ain't nobody ever gave you. It's amazing. And then the amazing Lifetime Achievement Award given to us by the United States President and Vice President. Well, look, y'all, it's about time. I want to do a little segment real quick that I like to call As Real as It Gets. So can we talk about this? Can we talk about the debate? How many of y'all watched the debate last night? By the way, not only how many of us watched the debate, child, I was because we go to church on Tuesday nights, right? So we had service on Tuesday night, and I was really excited because I was like, oh, we get to hear what some of her principles are going to be. Of course, we're going to hear him not answer questions. We're just going to hear, hopefully this will be a decent debate, right? Now, I am not into politics as far as like going to be telling people who they should vote for. That's none of my business. That is everybody's business. But can we just say that they played in our faces? Can we say that? Can we say they played in our faces yesterday? Like, who watched it? Bruh, didn't neither one of them really answer no questions. I don't know. Can we be honest here? Like, it was so many different things that I was waiting to hear some responses on. First of all, your boy didn't answer not one question the whole night. They could have been like, what is 1 + 1? He would have been like, let me tell you about my friends. Like, he's not going to answer no question you ask. I don't even know why these people that were set up to be the commentators, who hired them? Who hired them? Where did they come from? Because baby, had I been a commentator, and I'm not gonna say I would have did my job better, because I ain't plugged into every single thing. But baby, you would have not been able to go to the next question without answering my first question. Excuse me, can you tell us what 1 + 1 is? I'm going to tell you this. See, I've got good friends in this, sir. I would have like, okay, thank you, but what's the answer to the actual question that I asked you? That's all they had to do. Like, we're not going to keep going if you're not going to answer the question, because didn't nobody tune in for y'all to just go back and forth and be talking about nothing, because they won't really. Listen, bro, so I was watching, right? Right? So hold on. I see y'all in the chat. You was able to catch the end? LOL, right? Right? Yes. So listen, y'all. I was watching, right? And I was so excited because I really, they kept on saying, well, we haven't really heard her speak live. Like, a lot of her stuff, she does do the rallies, and a lot of the times it just sounds the same. So it'd be nice. I know she's now been starting to do interviews. I know it'd be nice to just be able to hear her answer something off the cuff. That's why they were also not allowed. I don't know if y'all knew this, but they were not allowed to have notes. So they literally had to answer the questions live, right? So it was over. I was watching one of the networks that was streaming, and it was literally over 900,000+ people watching a live stream. And I know for a fact that they were streaming on multiple different channels, because YouTube, right? Most of us, that's what we watch. We don't really watch TV like that. We watch YouTube. So I'm watching the YouTube. It's over 900,000 people, almost 1 million. It might have hit 1 million, because I think it was like 994. Who knows? It was almost 1 million people watching this. And the crazy thing about it is this ain't just 900,000 United States of American citizens. Okay. These are people all over the world watching this. And I don't know about y'all, but it is just embarrassing. This is the country we live in. Now, can we talk some real talk though? Right? Can we talk some real talk? Right? No matter who wins. And this is why, first of all, let's we're going to say this. No matter who wins the presidency, it doesn't necessarily affect us directly unless we are also paying attention to who is being locally elected. Right? Because those are the people who really handle what takes place in our cities, within our states. But ultimately, guess what? I have been old enough to now say that I've been through many different presidents as far as my adult age, right? And ever since I can remember, I have still had to wake up every day and go to work. Ever since I can remember, I have still had to pay taxes. Now, the higher my tax bracket has gotten, I've been able to learn certain things that I can do so that I can be able to save on taxes. And so, like, for example, and I'm not a tax professional, so don't quote me here, but I had an LLC, and recently my accountant told me I need to upgrade or move my business to be an S corp. So I have switched it over to now being an S corp because of the income level that we're at, trying to be able to, help out. I don't know nothing about all of this stuff, y'all. I'm gonna be honest, but you just have to be in the know. As long as we live and breathe, no matter who is the president, guess what? We still have to go to work. Like, this is why when people get so emotional about like who they voting for, yes, we do need to be careful about who we put into that top office, but it's really about who we let get into these local locations that determine a lot more that takes place at that higher level. And so and I feel like that's also a distraction. Call me what you want to. I feel like a lot of times we get distracted by the major player, that we forget that it is not the major player that really holds the foundation of the United States. It's these local politicians that we need to be paying attention to. Trump said it. He said, listen, I allow the states to determine what's it called, Robbie? Y'all know the whole thing where it's about women's rights. I'm about to mess up the name. But he said, I let the states determine. And so that's crazy to me. While we looking at him and placing blame on him, we also must understand that he gave the right for the states. Now, is that right or wrong? That's not my business. Listen, what is my business is that as an entrepreneur, as a woman, as a man, as a career professional, as a mother, as a father, no matter what, we are still in control of our futures. I don't care. And then guess what? Whoever gets elected, what we gonna do? Not work? What we gonna do? We could go live off the land if we want to. Facts. We could go just live in a tent if you just don't want to be plugged into the world. Yeah, they were not able to have notes. They had to just go straight off the cuff. Yeah. Yeah, Roe versus Wade. Thank you, Stevie. But like, ultimately, we have to make sure that we don't get so caught up in this circus that is going on that we don't pay attention to what's going on locally. As I've grown older, one of the things that I have started to focus on more is what's going on locally. And it's actually something going into 2025 that I am going to be starting to invest my monies into, is understanding what's going on with our local politicians from all levels, because there's so many different positions that we actually can even learn about and be able to really plug into so that we can have better control over what's taking place within our direct communities. And so, like, for real, yesterday it probably was the number one watched debate in the world. I'm gonna be honest. Now, in my early adult years, I was not watching debates. What? I was just voting because, like they used, I ain't even gonna tell you, but I was just voting. I ain't know nothing about no principles or what people thought about. I didn't care. But I knew that it would be a circus. but it's to the point where it's like, there's other countries watching us. Like, for real. There's other countries watching us. And this is crazy. When I travel abroad and they see that I'm an American, especially when it's around voting time, oh my goodness, they won't stop. Okay? They won't stop with the, what you think about this? Oh, listen, it's a mess. And so, point blank, period, end of story. We have to understand that nobody is really in control of the, if policies change, guess what? We adjust. That's it. Like, what are you going to do? If things, well, what about inflation? Inflation been going on for years. Yes, it has increased. So guess what we should do? We got to figure out a way, cut back. You know what's crazy? While everybody complains about inflation, I don't see nobody complaining about Gucci, Louis, Christian Louboutin. I don't see nobody complaining about Hermes, but yet everybody wants that stuff. So they complain about inflation, but still will go and spend $10,000 on a bag, or go get a bag that is not real so that they can look like they have the bag, instead of, hey, let's not even care. Let's not even care about that. Because right now, yes, our economy is trash. Let me cut back. Let me spend less on things that don't even matter. And so, that's just my whole thing. I don't know. I know everybody ain't gonna love it, but that's as real as it gets. And that's why we call this As Real As It Gets, because I'm just gonna sound off the alarm and talk about some stuff. Listen, would you like to be a part of the Vision Impact Hour? Because next week, yes, because Sunday is the first day of the week. Next week, y'all, we're going to be having our show. We're going to have one of our power talks that are going to air. We're going to talk about something else that's going on in the world. It may not be a conversation on politics. We might talk about, something going on in the business world, something going on. I've heard that there are a lot of things that are changing in this coaching industry. So if you're a coach, you might want to plug in, because we might have a conversation about that. We'll have individuals that'll have the opportunity to have their commercials played. And so if you would like to know more about how to be a part of this show, future shows, things of the nature, then what you need to do is a really simple site. You're going to go, I'm going to put it on the screen real quick. Let me put it up here. Let's see here how I do it. Here we go. That's not what I mean. I can edit it. Yes, darling. Yes. Oh, it's right there. Did I put it on there? Oh, no. Okay. To be on the show, go to www.authorallstars.com. There you go. So to be on the show, you just simply need to go to authorallstars.com. Just go to the contact page, submit an email to us. We'll let you know how you can have a commercial. Now, if you want to be a part of the Wealth and Words podcast, if you want to be a part of the Power Talk or Author All Stars, then you definitely have to make sure that you plug in. First of all, you would definitely want to learn about Book Profits Club, right? And so I'm actually going to start sharing some testimonials from some of our incredible BPC members, so you can get a chance to see about them. We've got some commercials, intro videos that we're going to be sharing of stuff that we're doing for them. We have author brand stories, all types of great things that are going to be taking place on this show. Only thing I need from you guys is, if you are watching on YouTube, please give this a thumbs up and make sure to also comment in the chat like you guys been commenting. If you're watching on Facebook, please share this. Please share this to at least one or two people. If you're watching on E360 TV, definitely want to shout you guys out, because guess what? We're going to start doing some amazing giveaways to those of you guys who are watching on the network. And so E360 TV, you want to make sure that you plug into the Trajectory Network. The Trajectory Network, I'm going to play the button. All right, y'all. Well, look, have y'all enjoyed the show? I hope y'all enjoyed the show, y'all. Listen, I love my Book Profits Club family. Thank you guys so much for being here. It's now about time for me to end the show. So we'll be back on Sunday at 8 p.m. And I'm also going to be having some co-hosts. So I might be looking for some co-hosts, because on As Real as It Gets, I might want y'all to pop in. Because it ain't just about my opinion. I ain't right all the time, okay? I'm a human. The best thing about being a human being is that we ain't perfect, right? So we will be looking for co-hosts to definitely plug in, be a part of this show. So make sure, and you'll be able to have, kind of sound off on what we're talking about on As Real as It Gets. So if you want to be a part of the show, make sure you go to authorallstars.com, submit a contact. Thank you guys for being a part of our show. And listen, let me tell you something. One thing that I will tell you, and I'm going to try to find ways to close it off with something positive, right? If it's one thing that I have come to learn, guys, is that my circle is everything, and who I spend my time with is everything. And so I've been making a conscious effort to, number one, to spend my life or spend my time around people who either help to elevate my thinking in business, or elevate my thinking in personal life, or elevate my thinking in my religion, right? I'm a believer that Jesus Christ walked this earth. I'm a Christian. And I just want to make sure that I'm spending my time around those types of people. I'm also making sure that if it is somebody who is opposite of where I want to go in life, I ain't putting my energy into it. So make sure, guys, to check your circle, check who you're surrounding yourself with. And sometimes, we can't just necessarily depart from certain people because they might live near us, with us, but you are in control of who you allow to speak life into you and speak around you, because ain't nobody got time.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
So with that stated, y'all, I hope that you enjoyed the show. We're going to be back on Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Please plug in. Remember, please go to your apps as well, your phone. Go to E360 TV to download, and make sure you go to the Trajectory Network. All right, you guys. Well, that's about it. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this show on up. So I'm going to holler at y'all later. Bye, you guys.